So what recipe am I making today from the Vegan Health Bundle? Okay, you've seen some sweets. Now I'm going to show you a savory recipe. And this one is a raw foods, whole food, plant-based, oil-free dressing. So there are some raw collections in the bundle. Not everything, of course, is raw, but it offers a nice mix of raw foods recipes, cooked recipes. Everything is whole food, plant-based, oil-free. And what I like about the raw foods recipes is sometimes it just gives us a new idea. I'm not a raw foods person, but I like to dabble with the recipes here and there because we learn something and we can incorporate something new, like I'm going to tell you about today. So this recipe comes from the exclusive ebook in this bundle that is only available in this bundle, because it's a collaborative effort from the contributors in the bundle. We all added in a recipe that's not anywhere else in the bundle, and it's available only this year. Once it's over, you won't see this ebook again. So it's 70 recipes, and it is a spring theme. So I wanted to show you the cover. Nice and vibrant spring inspiration cookbook with over 70 recipes. And this one is the Patio Fresh Barbecue Walnut Slaw. Fun, right? So this is not a great photo. I printed it off, but the photo in the ebook is gorgeous and very vibrant. So the salad is basically a raw salad. It includes lettuce, purple cabbage, carrot, some raw apple. Wouldn't that be nice? That's so nice in it. Don't you love a little bit of raw apple in a recipe or a salad? I find like raw apple in a salad so nice. Some red onion. Of course, you could not use red onion if you don't like raw onion. That's me. I do not love raw onion. You could add a little green onion, which is also in the recipe. And then the salad dressing. So I already have some pre-mixed greens here, and I'm going to show you the dressing today. It's really quite simple. And I decided today to show you making it in just an immersion blender cup and with the stick blender, because I think people feel like with salad dressings that are whole foods that we need a Vitamix or a high power blender to make it. And yes, that's very helpful, but you can also make it in a cup. So what I've done is I've put the dates, which are used to sweeten, and the acid in here. And you can see there's also some spice. I forgot. I meant to put all the spices in a dish, and then I started adding them to the blender cup. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to leave them there. I don't want to throw it out. So it has some of the spices in there already. And I'm going to start to blend it, but I'm not adding all the liquid yet. I do find that when you're using an immersion blender, it's nice to start with a smaller amount of liquid, get it blended, and then add the remaining liquid. I'm going to add the crushed walnuts, and you can see that's not walnuts. I did a mix of pumpkin seeds and walnuts because I really love pumpkin seeds and I love them in dressings. I just love them in general. So I'm going to blend that, and we also have more spices, seasonings. It calls for 2 cloves of garlic, which for me, that's a lot. So I've reduced it to like 1 medium clove. If you love garlic, go for it. But for me, raw garlic can be really harsh. So I've just reduced it. Okay, I'm going to get this blended. I forgot to mention, and this is the walnut barbecue dressing. So it's got like a barbecue flavor base with the seasonings. One thing in this recipe that I did not have is tomato powder. I've never used it. See, learn something new, right? That's very cool. So after this video, I just started prepping the ingredients thinking I would have just about everything, right? I've never used or seen tomato powder, so now I'm going to look it up. Instead, because I don't have any, I just had sun-dried tomatoes. So I took a couple of those, just reconstituted them a little bit, softened them up. And I'm going to add that to the dressing. And now we will fully blend. See, it's already getting quite thick, but I want to keep blending it with just this amount to really work through it, because with the hand blender, if you have a lot of liquid in there, it just starts spitting out at you and it gets really messy. So work with a little bit first. I can't resist to taste right away. Yummy. It's better than I expected, actually. So always be careful with these hand blenders. What I like to do is to take it off and then pop it in the sink and then put a little bit of water and suds in the sink, just a drop, and reattach it and blitz it to clean it, and then detach and take it off again. Always be careful. So this actually tastes super, super delicious. I wasn't expecting it to have quite this much flavor. I don't know why. It has a lot of seasonings in it. Um, I will say there's no added salt in the recipe, which is totally fine. I think the sun-dried tomatoes adds that quality, that umami quality, and the sodium that you would get from salt. I added a tiny bit of chickpea miso, and I think if you wanted, you could just add, maybe a quarter teaspoon of salt, something like that. But it has beautiful flavor. I just want to taste it on its own again before I put it on my salad. It's like a little tangy, a little sweet, lots of savory flavors going on in there. Delicious. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit. Wow, I got quite a mess here. On some greens. See, it's still nice and thick. It has a nice consistency. Another reason why I wanted to make this recipe was because I haven't been in the health bundle for, well, I didn't do it last year. I did it the first year. And I made Melissa's, what was it? The pizza salad dressing. I thought it was fabulous. So I wanted to make this one, and it's equally fabulous. So there we go. Just gonna drizzle some on. I'm gonna drizzle more on later. I'm not having this right away, so I don't want it to wilt. But look at that, beautiful. It has great color. So even if you're not a raw person like me, what else could you use this dressing on? I would put this on cooked quinoa, like nice hot cooked quinoa. I think that would be amazing. You could do a bean salad. And what I would probably do is do a bean salad with some of the salad ingredients here, like the julienne carrot, the apple, some of the raw cabbage, add in some black beans, kidney beans, and then the dressing. That would be amazing. Some corn in there would be really good too. So, it doesn't have to just be on a raw salad. You could use it to drizzle on a finished pizza or to add to a wrap. Oh, Melissa also has an amazing wrap book in this book. You do need, or in this bundle, you do need a dehydrator for it. But my gosh, if you have a dehydrator, get the bundle for the wrap book. Okay, that's all. I've looked at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a dehydrator now. But this dressing's delicious. I want you guys to make it. Of course, I cannot give out the recipe, but you can pop over and get it. It's $49 for over $7,700 worth of content. That's like 99% off, and you're going to find a ton of goodies in there that you love. Okay. If you get the bundle and try the recipe, comment below, let me know.